United States Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin has held a rare telephone call with his Russian counterpart Sergei Shoigu, with the Ukraine war featuring in the talks, according to the Defense Ministry from both countries. The Pentagon on Friday declined to offer specifics beyond saying that Austin, who initiated the conversation, emphasized the need for lines of communication amid the war in Ukraine. Topical issues of international security, including the situation in Ukraine, were discussed, said Russia's defense minister. Few details emerged on Friday's conversation, only the second call between the ministers since Moscow invaded Ukraine on February 24th. Back in May, Austin had urged Moscow to implement an immediate ceasefire. Former President Donald Trump was ordered on Friday to testify under oath and provide documents to the House of Representatives committee investigating the January 6, 2021 attack on the US Capitol by his supporters. The committee said it has sent a subpoena to Trump requiring documents to be submitted to the panel by November 4th and for him to appear for deposition testimony beginning on or about November 14th. Australia and Japan have agreed to share more intelligence and deepen military cooperation in what is being seen as a security pact aimed at countering China's growing military presence in the Asia-Pacific region. Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese and his Japanese counterpart Fumio Kishida agreed on Saturday to strengthen security ties at the annual Australia-Japan leaders meeting in the city of Perth. As part of the closer partnership, Albanese said Japan's military would train and exercise in Northern Australia alongside Australian Defence Force personnel, and the exchange of intelligence would be boosted between both countries. The Sri Lankan Parliament on Friday passed an amendment intended to restrict the presidential powers, strengthen anti-corruption measures and pull off the country from its worst economic crisis. The amendment also invoked the ban on citizens with dual citizenship from contesting an election. The ban was repealed by the Rajpaksa in 2020. The amendment was a part of the promise made by the current President Ranil Wickremesinghe when he assumed office following the resignation of former President Mahinda Rajapaksa.